Well, look who it is, the old Mana. And we've been watching the news up here on YouTube. And the first thing I have to say is I know I said I would never, ever come back up here. Well, we'll see. YouTube may be getting pushed up against the wall to allow people to tell the truth, speak the truth. If that happens, I just may come up even earlier or before that because there's a lot of things that I've found out that I don't see on YouTube that should be. Nah, we may come back in just a little bit to let everybody know what's going on. So we're gonna give it another week or so, and maybe less. It all depends. And we might come up and do a couple of videos here a week to let everybody stay informed of what's actually really going on. Because we got a lot of people saying things up here that are just so far out in left field, it's not even funny. So we're going to ask that when we come back, if you can give us some likes and build us back up to where we were before I left YouTube, because they stopped me. They stopped me cold. They wouldn't allow me to have any more friends. I mean, they're just like it. Hey, Sandy, what's going on? I'm just up here just telling these awesome YouTube folks that I might be coming back, and we'll see. It all depends. I mean, YouTube ran me into the ground, and then they stopped me from receiving any more friends. And what I don't understand, well, I do understand anybody that's not too close to the truth, not telling it exactly the way it is, they'll let them build up their friends into the thousands. But me, they stopped me dead cold at 800, and I think it was 800 and I can't remember 60 or I think it was 860. They let me get to. Then they stopped me. They wouldn't allow me to gain any more friends. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to probably let's see. Today is Friday the 21st. Probably next week. Well, obviously, we'll get up here and we'll start telling you some of the things we know. I don't want to disrespect YouTube's rules, but they're not going to disrespect my rights as an American either. I will say the truth. Nothing will ever be said that isn't the truth. And it's about time you all that watch YouTube finally know the truth, because I haven't seen anything up here yet. Everybody is so scared to lose or get kicked off of YouTube. Well, I don't get it. What's more important to you, getting kicked off of YouTube or your salvation with Jesus Christ? Seems, just like pastors, they get called to preach, like I've been saying on Facebook. They get called to preach, but they won't preach the whole word. Why? They're afraid they'll lose some of their congregation. Basically, they're afraid they'll lose their tithes and offerings. When God called these pastors, he called them to preach the whole word and nothing but the word, the whole truth. And that's what you're going to hear up here. Now, what I do on Facebook is I give some headlines, and then I'll go into a message. And that's just what I'll do here. It seems, of course, Facebook, they've been my first. They've been my true people. Not my people. That didn't sound right. I should, my true people. No, they've been with me since the very beginning. So I'll always honor that. But I'll come up here a couple times a week. I want to see how long YouTube will either kick me off or stop me like they did before. They probably still have me stop for all I know. I don't even know what's going to happen when I end this video. So I appreciate the likes. Remember, I told you, I don't care what they mean to YouTube. I take the thumbs up as a personal to me that you like and approve what I'm doing. And maybe that's what they're for anyways. I don't care what YouTube uses them for. I know what I use them in my heart for. So if anybody, when I get going again, if I do, which I probably will starting next week, put some messages up here a couple times a week, maybe more. I may do one every day. It all depends. All depends on how YouTube treats me. Believe me, this time, if they do what they do to me like they did last time, I'll just be another add on to all the other people that are going to be talking about YouTube throughout the world on other venues to make sure that they know America is the land of the home, of the brave, and we have freedom of speech. Now they can kick us off on their channels. Freedom of speech does not apply to YouTube or Facebook or anything. Does that make sense? If you're in America, you're an American, we have freedom of speech. But that doesn't apply to YouTube and Facebook. Now, isn't that just a little bit coincidental, huh? Well, we'll see. We'll see. Thank you. God bless each and every one of you. Like I said, give me probably another, I don't know. I've got a lot of things to do here with Facebook. We've had some really dynamite messages on Facebook. And I'll bring some up here. We'll see. We'll see if y'all like it. And we'll see what YouTube does to the old Maina. This is Gordon Bradley, all right? We'll get back on here in a few more days, and we'll give you a good message. How's that? All right? All right, take care. This is the old Maina. God bless each and every one of you. Talk to you real soon. We will see.